Hi, good evening, students. Let's start. Okay, so we have yes, Dilini, Kavya, Nitmi. How are you all doing? Yes, what's happening? Are you getting ready for Avrudu? Did you buy clothes, the new clothes, and those kind of things as well? Okay, not yet. No, today is 8. Okay, I'm getting ready. How do you feel about Avrudu? Okay. Yes, Delaney, thank you. Now I'm feeling somewhat better than before. Okay, yes, need me. Yeah. Yes, now I feel somewhat better. Yes, better than before. Okay, so hope you can understand it from my voice as well. It's somewhat okay. Yes, not totally okay, but somewhat okay. And still, students, it will take some time because it's not a kind of thing that we can just think it like okay, so after 2 3 days it will be fine. We can't tell it like that. It will take some time, nearly a month. Okay, so but slowly it recovers. Okay, fine. So how about your new year preparations? New year preparations? No preparations. No any preparations yet as students. Okay. You have preparations. Okay, not yet. Oh my God. Okay, so what you like most about Aurudu, or what you like most about Sinhala and Tamil New Year? That's about what's the thing you like most when it comes to Aurudu? So like there are things that we don't like and there are things that we like most. So what's the thing that you like most? Okay. Yes. People coming to houses. People visiting houses. Nice. That's correct, no? Okay, yes, that's about others are visiting you and yes, good. Gathering everyone. Okay, yes. Okay, that's nice. That's the thing you like most. How about actually, I'm so interested in like that Urdu sports and the activities that we do. Okay, that Urdu festivals and those things they are. So I like them. So there are some activities that I like most when it comes to Aurudu. Okay, yes. What's your favorite sweet meat? Okay, sweet meat in the sense SWEETMEAT. Sweet meat, another term for rasakavili. In Sinhala we say rasakavili, but sweets means that's about toffees, chocolates. They are sweets, right? Okay, so if I say sweet meats, that's about rasakavili. Okay, MEATS should be there. SWEETMEATS. So, what's your favorite sweet meat? Nitmi, what's that? Cookies. Okay, very good. Cookies you like most. Cookies and ask me. Okay, very nice. Okay, what are the other things you like? Yes, Nitmini. Nitmi said cookies, and Dilini also saying cookies and ask me. Yes, Ashini, what's your favorite Urdu sweet meat? Or Urdu Rasa Kavali, what's your favorite Urdu sweet meat? What's mine? I like, there are a lot actually. Uh, Cookies I like, but not that much of interested. Ask me also fine, but it's too sugary, right? Okay, because, mm, okay. Ashini also saying cookies. Most of you are cookies fans, ne? We have a lot of cookies fans here. I like Kiribat a lot, milk rice. Okay. Yeah, sweet meat I asked ne. Rasa kavali is Kiribat, it's not that ne. I like that munkiribat, that thing I like most. And when it comes to sweet meats, what I like most? Mm-mm. Okay. I would go with nothing comes to my mind, students. I would go with cookies. Okay, yes. Okay, I would also go with cookies. Okay. Yeah, most of you are like us, me and cookies fans, no? Okay, okay, fine. Very nice. I would also go with cookies because it's something good, no? When compared with other things, they are very like sugary and also like they add a lot of sugar. But this cookies is something okay. Yes. Nice. Then yes, banana is one of my favorites. Okay. Fine. Then let's just start. Okay, so we have today boys are missing, ne? What happened to boys? Boys are missing. So today it's like a kind of girls' class and we don't have boys. We miss them. They might be enjoying their Urdu preparations, I think. Okay. Yeah, students. Oh. Today's, sorry, here we should make it like 19. Samila is there? Samila just joined. No, Samila, very sorry for that. I actually, thank you, Dilini. I just saw Samila. I was just thinking we miss boy Samila today. Samila, what's your favorite sweet meat? Or the sweet meat? So the people saying cookies ask me, and what's your favorite? Do you have favorite something like that? Your go-to sweet meat? Go to in the sense you know that, right? Go to sports there, go to teachers there, and go to dishes there. Okay, so what's your go to sweet meat or the sweet meat that you like most? Atirasa. Is it because like that's extra like tasty? Atirasa. Atirasa in the sense that's kyaum, ne? Okay, because I think there might be some differences in the way that we use those Sinhala terms. Regional differences there, ne? So sometimes the people in some regions in Sri Lanka, some areas they use Atirasa and some say kyaum and I don't know. There might be some differences. I have seen some differences like that. Okay, fine, fine. So, where are you from, Samila? Where are you from? Yes, can't say. I'm not going to reveal my identity. Is that so? Okay, fine, fine. So, I don't know. Atira say in our areas means that's about like we say kaum. Yes, Atirasa, yes, Atirasa is something, I don't know. Kaum, that's kaum. Okay, fine. Okay, Kaluturada. Okay, good, good, nice. Then, this is today's task. Actually, students, I told you that I have missed you this. I have missed you teaching this one. That's about describing charts and graphs. Okay, students, give me 1 second. What you need to do is, like those who haven't completed this task, please complete because today I'm going to complete the whole part. Okay, that's about describing charts and graphs. This part I want to teach you today. Okay, so you better go through this one. I think I have already sent this book to you, but I need you to focus on is this one. Okay, yes. Can you see my screen or is it paused to students? Can you see, no? Okay, that's about this. Place the place the correct letter in the box. This is what you need to do. I highlighted the task. You just do it. I mean, I will discuss the answers with you. You first do it. Okay, and then I will explain. And let's see how many marks that you can score. Yes, students. Okay, have you done the task? That's about place the correct letter in the box. Quickly do this thing. Okay, so we have like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, you have to find out what's the correct one for A. What is the word? Just think about A and find the word. Is that slum, drop, take off, decline, rise, so, or like that? You have to find out the word. Okay, yes, nice. So now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 figures there or 7 diagrams there. You have to quickly go through this and tell me, yes, what is A? Yes, what can you write for A? So these things are needed when we are describing graphs and charts. Okay, because now that day we got a kind of understanding about like how to describe presentations and actually how to explain the points and those kind of things we discussed. So this is the part we missed. That's about describing charts, graphs and diagrams. Okay, so how can we do this? Hmm. What is one, like, what is the correct one for A? What can you write? You can't. You can't guess as well. No, no, you can guess. Yes. Okay. Climb and pick up. Ah, okay. So you think it like that's climb and pick up, huh? Okay. So let's see. No, no, that's not like that. Okay. We'll come to the lesson. Okay. We'll come to this lesson later. I feel like I need to explain the full lesson first. Okay, fine. So the warm-up task will do this first then. Okay. Yes. So would you rather always have to sing instead of speak or dance instead of walk? First one or second one? Sing instead of speak or dance instead of walk? What do you like? Sing instead of speak or dance instead of walk? Dance instead of walking is something nice. Okay, second one. I also felt it like that. Then, would you rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet dragon? Would you rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet dragon? What's your answer? Okay, dragon. Okay, Ashani wants a pet dragon. My God. Okay. Then, would you rather have a time machine that only goes to the future or a time machine that only goes to the past? Only goes to the future or only goes to the past? What kind of time machine you need? Yes, past the or future. I felt it like it's better if we can have something uh, to go to the future, no? Not to the past. I don't know your idea. So, like, if I had to choose, then I would choose this one. That's about future thing, ne? Okay. You also choosing second one. Okay, nice. So, like this thing, I will come later, students, to teach this because, yeah, I felt it like it's better if we do some things, and after that, we'll come to this part. Okay. So, like this lesson, I told you, and I gave it as a kind of take-home task, and I ask you to write down these adjectives. Okay, hope you have done the task, and now I'm going to describe this part, and then we can finish off our adjective lesson. Okay, so that day I told you students, like adjectives are not all about adjectives of quality. Okay, so adjectives of quality means that's about we say big, okay, beautiful, okay, and other things they are long. So only these things belong to adjectives of quality. Okay, so and other adjectives we have a lot. For example, when it comes to demonstrative adjectives, as I told you that day, they specify the things. Okay, they specify the things using these. Okay, that, these, those. So these are the four main demonstrative adjectives in English. Okay, for example, if I write, this girl. So girl is a noun. This is the adjective. Okay, because like may, girl. So may is the adjective used here and girl is the noun. Hope you understood. Because these kind of things we use to point out specific nouns. Okay, කියන්නේ demonstrative adjectives we are using only to point out. Point out කරන්න විතරයි demonstrative adjectives we are using. Okay, so these four are the examples. Hope you got it. Okay, so when it comes to our passage, we have this comfortable resort. Okay, so this is a demonstrative adjective used here. Okay, because like only this, that, these, those. Only these four can be taken as examples for demonstrative adjectives. Okay, one example is this here. Then distributive, that is about like, what do you mean by distributive? Any answer? What did I teach you that day? Distributive in the sense that's about, they refer to like individual members. එක්කෙනෙකුට refer කරන දේවල්. Okay, individual members. For example, like think about the things like each. Okay, each. And then we have every. Okay, and these kind of things we can use as distributive adjectives. For example, each student. Each student in the sense හැම ළමයෙක්ම. Okay, every student. Each, every, and either, neither. So those things, each student must complete the assignment. If I tell each student must complete the assignment, that's about හැම ළමයෙක්ම assignment එක complete කරන්න ඕන. Each student. So then we can write each there, then a student. As I told you that day, most of the nouns are described by the adjectives. Nouns තමයි describe කරන්නේ adjectives වලින්. Student කියන්නේ noun එකක්, each කියන්නේ adjective එක. Each student or every student. They are also adjectives. Adjectives are not all about big, beautiful, long, nice, pretty. No, these are also adjectives because they describe the nouns. ඒවා nouns describe කරන නිසා. බලන්න example එක. Every room. Okay. So room is a noun. Every is the adjective written here. Okay. So hope you understood what I said. So now is that clear, students? I mean demonstrative and distributive. Are you clear with that? Is that clear? Okay, everyone, is that clear? Okay. Yes, girls, boys. Okay, nice, students. Yeah. Okay. Then clear, no? Okay, very nice. So now what you need to remember is demonstrative is all about pointing out and distributive is all about individual members. Okay. So that's how you have to understand. Demonstrative, point out. You know that demonstrate in the sense that's about පෙන්නනවානේ. Demonstrating means showing. Okay. So like if you say the slide demonstrates, that's about the slide shows. Okay. So then demonstrative means they are used to point out and distributive they refer to individual members. Okay, fine. Then we have interrogative. Interrogative in the sense question formation there. For example, I'm asking from Samila. So now Samila wants to buy new clothes. Okay, so for New Year, then like Samila can ask, which shirt do you like? Okay, Samila can ask from his brother, which shirt do you like? Okay, so then shirt is the noun, which is the adjective. You know that which is I mean, it is a question word here, but even though it is a question word, it is used as an adjective. Ne? Mona shirt together. So Mona is used as a kind of adjective here. Okay, which shirt do you like? Which food do you want? Which food do you want in the sense which is the adjective, food is the noun. If we use anything to describe any noun, then we can use it as an adjective because adjectives are used to describe nouns and pronouns, most of the times nouns. Then possessive, this is really easy. If I say my class, okay, our house, then you can understand that's about අයිතියක් ගැන කියන්නේ. My class, our house. So whenever we have something related to ownership in the sense අයිතියක්, then they belong to possessive adjectives. Okay, so for example, students here we don't have interrogative adjectives. Huh? Okay, possessive adjectives we have. So that is about where do we have? Mm, here we have so it's Pleasant Gardens. This comfortable resort with its pleasant gardens. It's කියන්නේ AK කියන, right? It is not all about this it's. මෙහෙම ලිව්වොත් එහෙම that equals it is. Okay? If we write like this, that means අයිතියක්. Okay? Its color. Okay, so its color is nice. ඒකේ පාට ලස්සනයි. So that is this it's without apostrophe. Okay, so hope you understood. Then it's also a kind of possessive adjective because it says us about ownership. අයිතියක් ගැන කියන නිසා. Okay, that is this it's. Okay, then quantitative. Quantitative means it talks about an amount of something. Okay, amounts තියෙනවනේ, so that's the meaning of quantitative. So how can we write that students quantitative? Okay, you can say some friends or some shops. Some shops are closed. Samahara shops wahala. So then shop is a noun and some is the adjective. Okay, samahara, few, many, little. So all these things belong to adjectives. Few students there, little, you can say, how can I use little there students? Little number of, okay. And then, yes, so few boys, few girls, few activities, few hours. So hours is a noun, few is the adjective. Okay, so this is how we have to use adjectives. And now you know that there are 6 types of adjectives. Demonstrative, we use them to point out. Distributive, they refer to individual members. Interrogative, most of the times they have this question form. And possessive, like ownership, they are quantitative in the sense that tells us about the amount of something. Quality adjectives are the lot students. Okay, we can see many quality adjectives in English and or like excellent and good boy, good girl, nice bag. So lot of they are, so they belong to adjectives of quality. Okay, so now I think you understood. And the examples for adjectives of quality are, you can say marvelous. Okay, and pleasant garden. Pleasant means beautiful. Ne? Quiet holiday. Okay, and then popular attractions. Okay, yes, those kind of things you can take as an a local restaurant. Okay, restaurant, local restaurant, because foreign restaurants they are. Okay, and yes, comfortable, very good. Yes, why not? I wasn't like I couldn't highlight. Ne? Yes, comfortable is also adjectives of quality. Okay, so whatever we write about the quality of something, they belong to quality adjectives. Okay, so now you understood all these parts, students. Is that clear? You thought it like only we have adjectives of quality there before the lesson. Huh? Yes, yeah, ne? No, no, that's not all about adjectives of quality. That's we have all these parts there. Whatever we use to describe a noun or a pronoun, we can just use them as adjectives. හරියට each student, then each becomes the adjective, student is the noun. Okay. Yes, student, send me a like a kind of happy emoji, if it's clear to you. Yes. Send me quickly a happy emoji if it's clear to everyone. Okay. Clear, ne? Okay, very nice. Good. Okay, clear. Very happy emojis there, neither. Okay, this thing. Then we are moving on to our favorite task, that's listening. Okay. So listening task we need to complete today also, students. We will focus on the listening task. Are we ready? Yes. Are you ready to listen to the recording? Ready the? So today that is B2. B2 in the sense this is somewhat advanced. Okay. So like I hope you do all these things. Next day also I will give you the links and the necessary things that you need to do after the exam. But next day you have the test. As I promised you, next day we will be doing the test. That's Thursday. So get ready for your test. Okay. Fine. Okay, everyone, please do the test and do the exam. Then I can give you marks and see and give you some feedback individually. තනියම feedback එක දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Then I can tell you this is how you need to develop and this is your level. So I will give it individually. ඒක තනියෙන් කරමු because if I tell it in front of the whole class, then it might be something not good for you. So we'll do individually the feedback thing after the test, after the exam. Okay, fine. So first go through the questions. This is something difficult. Okay. Yes. Because that is B2. I'm keeping a stopwatch. Okay. 1 minute is given for you to go through the questions. Okay, students, you are ready, no? Okay. Person flexibility. Very good. Okay, flexibility in the sense that means in Sinhala we say like namishili vena. That's the meaning of being flexible. Okay. Aiko has around 50% flexibility with the budget. Okay, but here normally students we use the term flexibility to say namyatavaya. Okay, so can like yeah flexible naha. If you say he is not a flexible person, yeah, flexible කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි කියන්නේ that's about very strict and doesn't like to change the things. Okay, ඒ වගේ. So the flexible people there and there are some people who are not flexible also. But here we have something different that is pleasant flexibility. Okay, so pleasant flexibility in the sense, what do you mean by that? That refers to, yes, any answer from your side? Any answer from your side? %50 flexibility with the budget. What do you mean by that? Ayako has around 50% flexibility with the budget. Okay, you tell me the meaning first. Okay, so I think, yes, you guess and tell me first. Then I'm telling my answer. Samila, yes? Any answer, Dilini, Netmini? Yes, Netmi, Ashini? Kavya also there, no, today? Yes. What do you mean by this? E pramane vitarai. No. That's not like that, Dilini. Yes, not that. Okay. So it's like this, students. Okay. So if the original budget is like, imagine like there is a kind of original budget එකක් තියෙනවා. හැබැයි Ayako, like she is willing to increase or decrease that amount by up to 50%. ඒ කියන්නේ Ayako ඒක 50% decrease කරන්න හරි අඩු කරන්න හරි increase කරන්න හරි වැඩි කරන්න හරි එයා කැමති. That's the meaning. So being flexible in the sense that's about willing to increase or decrease it to 50%. Okay. Yes, that's the meaning there. But that depends on the need. So you have to just listen to the recording first to understand increase karanada decrease karanada kila, because now I can't tell the answer. But then you have to understand that's about, it shows a kind of openness. ඒ කියන්නේ 50% flexibility in the sense that's about she is very open. එයා ඒකට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. එයා කැමති. She is willing to do that. And yeah, so like she is okay for any adjustments. Okay. Adjustments වලට okay. That's about adjustments in the sense adjustment කරගන්න. සමහර අය කැමති නැහැනේ. So now like you tell me, Ane teacher, I'm having a kind of dental appointment today. So then can we do the class at around 8? Okay, then I'm not a flexible person. එතකොට මම කියනවා imagine කරන්න. No. We can't have any adjustments. අපිට කිසිම adjustment එකක් දෙන්න බෑ. So that means like my flexibility is not that much of good, right? That's about I'm not a kind of flexible person and I don't like to do any adjustments, so I don't like to moderate anything. Okay, moderate කරනවා in the sense that's also about like I mean කතා කරලා එක විසඳ ගන්නවා, negotiate කරගන්නවා. So negotiate also, that's about කතා කරලා විසඳ ගන්න එක. Can we negotiate? That's about can we discuss it and resolve the problem. Okay. So, but this one, like Ayako has around 50% flexibility in the sense that's about she is willing actually, කැමති, like, or she is able to increase or decrease that amount. Okay. Hope you understood the meaning. Is that clear now? Clear the? Clear the? Quickly tell me. Okay, we have to listen to the recording. Okay, nice. Sorry. Then let's move. Sorry, students. Like, I forgot to share sounds with you.
Hello, sales department. This is Ayako speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Ayako. This is Sam from Events for You. I'm calling about the piano you want at your Christmas party next month.
Oh, good. It would be a great surprise to have one there for our boss for the night. He can play and it would be a great addition for the party. Have you been able to source one?
Well, yes, I have, but...
But what?
Well, we're going to either have an issue with the logistics or the budget, or possibly both.
Oh, dear.
Well, we found a baby grand piano, as you requested, and it's available for the date you want.
Okay, great. So what's the issue? Is it too expensive?
No, it's within the budget you gave me, so everything there is okay. But it's too wide for the entrance doorway into the building.
Oh, see. So, what are our options? Could we dismantle it outside and reassemble it inside?
No. Unfortunately, you can't really do that with pianos, but don't worry, I'm sure we can find some inventive solution.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, we could hoist it up to the first floor balcony. The door there would be large enough to fit it through.
Great. That sounds like a good plan.
That would work, though it would increase the cost considerably, as we'd need a crane, an extension on the insurance policy, and probably 2 to 3 additional people to manage getting it successfully into the building.
Oh, I see. Well, we can definitely stretch the budget by about 10%, but we shouldn't go over that. If we exceed the budget by more than 10%, then other areas of the party budget will have to be cut, and we don't really want that.
Okay, so this idea won't work then. Sorry if I wasn't being clear. The considerable budget increase I was referring to would add a further 50%. You know, cranes are expensive.
Okay. So, what other options do we have?
Well, how fixed are you on the piano being a baby grand? Would an upright piano be an option?
I don't know.
It would fit through the door on the ground floor and cause fewer problems. I've also got the option on a really nice white vintage upright piano with black design work.
Okay, that sounds like it might work. Could you send me over some photos of it?
I'll do it now, together with the rental and delivery information and costs.
Great. Thanks, Sam. Let me think about it and I'll call you back later today.
Sure, no problem. I'll wait for your call.
Okay, students. How about this? How about the recording? What do you feel? Is it too speedy? Too speedy? Okay. Yes. No. Actually, this is B2 level. I think that's why it's somewhat harder. So let's see your answers. Okay. First one. Ayako wants a baby grand piano for the Christmas party. True or false? What's the answer? T or F? Ayako wants a baby piano, grand piano for the Christmas party. Okay, true. Nice. Then the baby grand piano will easily fit through the building doorway. Yes, it will easily fit through the building doorway or not? Everyone should answer. Okay, you say false. Sam suggests a solution for the problem. Sam suggests a solution for the problem. Yes or no? True or false? True. Okay. Ayako has around 50% flexibility with the budget. True. Okay. Then Ayako is fixed on the idea that it must be a baby grand piano. Ayako is fixed on the idea, means she is very she thinks it like I want it and it should be. Like that's what we mean by fixed on the idea. Fixed in the sense like she's very sure that that's the thing that she needs and she doesn't like to moderate her idea or to have any flexibilities. Ayako is fixed on the idea that it must be a baby grand piano. True or false? Is she fixed? You say false. Okay. Then Ayako accepts the upright piano when Sam suggests it. What's the answer? Upright piano when she suggests it? True or false? Kavya? Yes, Sachini? Sachini also there today. Yes, Sachini? What's the correct answer? Sachini? Very silent. Dilini, what's the answer? Samila? Ayako accepts the upright piano when Sam suggests it. What's the answer, students? Okay, you said true the. Okay, fine. Then finish. Okay, that's 4 out of 6. Okay, so that means like you have to start off with B1. B2 is something like here we have B2 listening. Ne? Okay, so better to start with A2, B1, and then start with B2. Okay, B2 in the sense that's about some higher level. Okay, so you have to just practice this, students. That's why I'm always doing this listening task in the class, just because I know that you miss this thing and you don't focus on listening. Okay, but I want you to focus on listening a lot, because that is the major activity that you can do to develop your speaking. Okay, so please do these kind of listening tasks. Okay, fine. Then because you don't like to listen, that's why. Okay, so now students, we will move on to our other task, the most important one, that's about describing charts, graphs and diagrams. Okay, I ask you to go through this one at the very beginning of the class and you took some time. I don't know you completed or not, but now I'm going to discuss it with you. Okay, now remember students, when we are describing a graph or a kind of a chart or a diagram, what we can say is, we can say 3 different things. Okay, so something is that's downward, W D O W N W A R D. So downward movements are there. That's about පහළට යන movements තියෙනවා. Okay, and some movements are there. They are upward movements. That's about උඩට යන movements නේද? So downward movements there and upward movements also there. Okay, and the other one is, we can say movement that's up and down, no? Okay, so both up and down movements also there. So these are the 3 main things that we can see. Then we can see some stable movements also. Stable in the sense that's about එකම විදිහට තියෙන movements. Okay, so we can see downward movements, පහළට එන ඒවා, upward movements there, උඩට යන විදිහට තියෙන movements, lines, then movement up and down. Okay, උඩට පහළට දෙවිදිහටම යන විදිහ movements තියෙනවා. Last one is stable movements තියෙනවා. Okay, so now let's do it one by one, because now it's going to be easy. Okay, so when it comes to the term slump, slump means it is a large fall, students. Okay, slump equals to a large fall. ගොඩක් වැටෙනවට. That's about like a large fall in the sense it's like this. Okay, a large fall. Okay, so we call it like slump. Other one is like a drop. Drop is also we can just say moderate fall. Moderate in the sense somewhat middle one. Okay, it's a kind of moderate fall. Anyway, fall. Drop කියන්නේ drop වෙනවා කියන්නේ fall වෙනවට. Then we have take off. Okay, so what's the meaning of take off? Any answer? Take off means no, we will first discuss downward movements. අපි ඉස්සලා downward movements discuss කරමු. පහළට තියෙන දේවල්. Large fall, slump, drop in the sense moderate fall. Then we have crash neither. So crash means that's about very sudden fall. Okay, ඉක්මනට very sudden fall එකක්. We call it like a crash. Crash means very sudden fall. Then we have decline. Decline in the sense here, D-E-C-L-I-N-E, that is also a gradual fall. Gradual කියන්නේ ක්‍රමක්‍රමයෙන්. ක්‍රමක්‍රමයෙන් මොකක් හරි මේ විදිහට වෙනවා නම් පහළට එනවා නම්. So then we can just say it is a gradual fall එකක්, or it is declining. Okay, then hope you understood. Decline means it's a gradual fall. Then plunge, P-L-U-N-G-E. Plunge also, that means එක deep fall එකක්. Okay, deep fall එකක්. We call it like a plunge. මේ හැම එකක්ම අයිති වෙන්නේ downward movements වලට. Okay, slump, then we have crash, then drop, decline, plunge. They are downward movements. Then we have dip there, D-I-P. Dip also like a small හැබැයි temporary fall. ටික කාලයකට line එක අවුරුද්දක හරි මොනවා හරි products ටික කාලයකට විතරක් පහළට වැටිලා තියෙනවා නම් then we can say it is a dip. That's about a small, but the thing is a temporary fall. Okay, temporary in the sense like you know that ටික කාලයකටනේ, so తాවකාලික, no? A small temporary fall we can say as a dip. Okay, then plummet. Plummet means to fall very fast. Okay, plummet means falling very fast. ඉක්මනින්ම fastly එක වැටෙනවා. Fall very fast. Okay, then slide. Slide is equal to decline. Okay, slide කියන්නේත් gradual fall එකක්. ක්‍රමක්‍රමයෙන් in the sense like slowly. Okay, slowly fall. That's about slide. Okay, and then fall, you know that, right? Fall in the sense to go down. Okay, fall, another one, to go down. I'm not talking about it because you know this. And then flatten out. Flatten out in the sense like we can say it is something different to students. Then I'm writing it in another color. Flatten out, that is about stable. Okay, like stable. Become stable in the sense මොකුත් වෙන්නේ නැතුව කෙලින්ම තියෙනවා. That's about become stable, or like stop falling or rising. උඩට යන්නෙත් නැහැ, rise වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ, fall වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. That becomes very stable. Stable තියෙනවා. We call it like flatten out. Okay, hope you understood the downward movements. Okay, so since this is the very first time you are learning, might be hard, but you better go through the words again and again, because these are the words you need when you are describing charts and diagrams. Okay, yes, are the words clear, students? Downward movements. How about downward movements? Is there any word you feel like I couldn't get it? තේරුම් නැති word එකක් තියනවද? About downward movements? No, not about upward movements. Upward movements we haven't discussed yet, no? Okay, I'm talking about downward movements. Students, just tell me, do we have? No, the yes, the girls with boy. Yes, clear the. Take off. Okay, so take off I didn't like explain. Take off අයිති වෙන්නේ ඒක upward movement එකක් නේ. ඒක අපි පස්සේ කතා කරමු. Okay, now I am talking about the downward movements. What I wrote here about downward: slump, okay, crash, decline, dip. Then we have slide, fall, plunge, plummet, and those are the words I discussed. Okay, ඒ ටික හරිද? Flatten out. Okay, good. Then let's focus on the other part. That's about upward movements. දැන් කියන්නේ උඩට යන movements ටික ගැන. Okay, so there like we have rise. Rise ඉතින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවනේ, rise in the sense that's go up. Okay, rise means go up, උඩට යනවා. Like if you say the number rises, that's about the number goes up. Okay, උඩට යනවා කියන එක. Okay, fall නෙවෙයි. Rise in the sense උඩට යනවා, fall පහළට වැටෙනවා. Then soar, S-O-A-R, soar කියලා කියන්නේ that's about like I mean rise very quickly. Okay, සමහර lines තියෙනවා rise very quickly. අපි graph එකක් ඇඳහම rise very quickly. ඉක්මනටම හිතන්න 2007-8 it rises very quickly. 2007 ඉක්මනටම line එක rise වෙනවා. So that is rise very quickly. We can use the term soar there. S-O-A-R, soar means that. Okay. C-L-I-B, climb. Climb means like rise steadily. ඒ කියන්නේ steadily සාමාන්‍ය විදිහට steadily from like සාමාන්‍ය විදිහට ඒක වැඩි වෙනවා. හැබැයි වැඩි වෙනවා හෙමින්. Okay, steadily. Okay, not so. Then other thing is rocket. So if you say rocket there, like that's about, just like a rocket, extremely quickly. That's about extremely quick. Okay. So the rise is extremely quick. ඒ කියන්නේ ගොඩාක් ඉක්මනින් මොනවා හරි වැඩි වෙනවට we can say rockets. Okay. Extremely quick. Then what you ask, that's about take off. Take off in the sense like same thing. Take off කියන්නේත් start rising suddenly. Okay. ඉක්මනට එකපාරටම වැඩි වෙනවට තමයි we use the term take off. Start rising suddenly. Then escalate. Escalate also same. Escalate means like increase rapidly. Okay, ඉක්මනට වැඩි වෙනවට. So these are the terms related to like upward movements. Okay, rise there, take off there, rocket there, escalate there, climb there. Okay, rise very quickly කිව්වහම we can use the term soar. S-O-A-R. Okay, then we can use the term escalate. Then we can use the term like take off. Okay, those kind of words. That's all about rising very quickly. ඉක්මනට මොනවා හරි දෙයක් rise වෙනවා නම් මේ වගේනේ lines තියෙන්නේ නේද? Then you can say what's happening here? ඒක rise එකක්. Upward moment එකක් තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද වැඩි වෙන්නේ? Escalate the, take off the, soar the, what kind of thing is there? Then this is a down thing, ne? කොහොමද මේක down වෙන්නේ? Okay? Yes, so this is what you need to remember. Then, last one is, that is about movement up and down. Up and down දෙකටම යන ඒවා, we can use the term recover. Okay? Recover means to rise again after falling. ඒ කියන්නේ වැටුණාම ආයෙ නැගිටින්නේ. So that's about recover. I will draw something. Okay, so it's like this. හිතන්න වැටෙනවා. So this is a recover. Okay, so it falls and after that it rises. Okay, so then we call it as a recover movement. Okay, falling and like falling and then again rising. Okay, and the other one is pick up. Pick up in the sense start improving. Okay, නිකං improve වෙන්න වගේ බලනවා. දියුණු like ඉහළට යන්න බලන එක pick up වෙනවා. Okay, that's a start improving. Then rally. Rally means improve after a fall. Okay, improve after a fall. ගොඩක් වැටිලා තියෙන වෙලාවක ආයෙ improve වෙනවා. That's about rally. හිතන්න මේ වගේ එකක්. Then this is a rally. Okay, so that fall we can call it as a recover as well. Yes, some words are similar, students. සමහර words සමාන වචන තියෙනවා. අපිට recover කියන එකට rally කියන word එක use කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. මෙතන වෙන්නේ it can be taken as a recover or it can be taken as a rally as well. Improve after a fall නේ. Fall එකකින් පස්සේ improve වෙන එක. Okay, then we have bounce back. Bounce back in the sense that's about quickly return to a previous level. Quickly return to a previous level. ඉස්සර තිබුණු level එකට ආයෙත් ඉක්මනට එනවා. Quickly return to a previous level. Okay, so that's about like bounce back. Quickly return to a previous level. Okay, other one is fluctuate. That's something you know. Fluctuating means moving up and down. Okay, move up and down. ඒ කියන්නේ උඩට පහළට move up and down in the sense ඒකේ line එක මේ විදිහට යන්නේ. Move up and down. That's about fluctuating. Okay, so this is the term. Fluctuate. Moving up and down. Okay, then we have stabilize. Stabilize here. Stabilize means stop changing and become steady. ඒ කියන්නේ changing ආය change එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. become stable වෙනවා. හරියට flatten out වගේ. Okay? මං කියවනේ flatten out කියන්නේත් ඒකමයි කියලා. Okay, so you can use the term there like stabilize, flatten out කියන්නේ change එකක් නැහැ. ඒ විදිහටම තියෙනවා. Okay, that's about stabilize and flatten out. Okay, another one is there steady, hold steady කියන්නේත් ඒකමයි. That's about change එකක් නැහැ. Very same. තුනම සමානයි. Okay, stabilize, flatten out, hold steady. That means no ups there, no downs also there. The line keeps very same. Line, no graph or anything. Like the number doesn't change. Change වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay. So now I taught you students downward movements, පහළට යන movements ටික දන්නවා, upward movements දන්නවා, movement of up and down දන්නවා, especially movement of up and down කියන්නේ මේ වගේ. That's about fluctuating. Now fluctuate වෙනවා. Okay. Then stable movements තියෙනවා මේ වගේ. Okay, we can say stabilize movement, flatten out or hold steady. Okay. You got a kind of understanding about how it's written now? Or isn't it clear? What's your idea about it? Yes, Dilini, Samila, everyone, please tell me. You got a kind of rough understanding the? Okay, how do you feel about it? You got a kind of rough understanding or is it something very hard? Okay, only a rough understanding is enough, huh? Okay, it's clear. Very good, Netme. Okay, yes, how about others? Clear the not clear the no, like the thing is, yeah, it's hard, yes, because the terms are really difficult to students, but these are the words you need to like use when you are describing your charts and diagrams. I'm not asking you to use all these terms. හැම word එකම use කරන්න කියනවා නෙවෙයි. What you need to do is like හිතන්න upward movement එකක් කියලා. upward movement එකක් නම් මම මේක කොහොමද describe කරන්නේ? The line rises කොහොමද? Okay, you can say the line rises there. Line එක rises වෙනවා. Okay, දැන් හිතන්න මේක product එකක් කියලා. Then you can write the product rises in 2007. Okay, එක වැඩි වෙනවානේ. එතකොට the word that you need to write is rises there. Okay, ඒ වගේ වචන දෙකක් විතර මතක තියාගන්න upward movement එකට. ඊළඟට දැන් හිතන්න මේ විදිහට තියනවා නම් then you can say the product remains steady. ඒ විදිහටම තියනවා. The product remains steady in 2007. Okay. 2007 ඒ විදිහටම product එක steady තිබුණා. Okay. And if it is a kind of change like this, a gradual change, gradually අඩු වීගෙන යනවා නම්, then you can write there the product, okay, gradually මොකද වෙන්නේ? The product gradually you can write declines. Okay, or decline කියන්නේ අඩු වෙනවටනේ. So you have to find out a word there. Okay, so look, now I have used only 3 words, students. So why can't you use 3 words? Okay, so I use the term rises, then remain steady, then decline. Okay, so like that, don't it like if you feel like all these words are a kind of stressful to you, what you need to do is just pick up 2 words to describe each change. හැම change එකක්ම describe කරන්න වචන දෙකක් මතක තියාගන්න. upward එකට වචන දෙකයි. Then downward එකට also you need 2 words there. And after that you need to remember steady movement එකට 2 words. And then up and down. Okay, yes. So just remember 2 by 2 like that. It will be easy for you. Okay. Now you understood? Okay. Fine. Very good. Now understood. Neither. Okay. Now let's say students, what is A? What can you say for A? Yes. A is a, Gerald, tell me. We can write there A as a rice. Very good. උඩට යනවානේ. So then we can just write it as a rice. ඒක නැගීමක්. Okay. So if not improvement එකක්, price එකක්. How about B? Yes. What can you write for B? Okay. Yes, yes. Yeah, you can write A as so as well. Okay, එක ගොඩක්ම උඩට ඒ කියන්නේ ලොකු වේගෙන් speedily වැඩි වෙන නිසා we can say so also. Very good. Okay. මේකට rise කියන්න පුළුවන් නේ. වැඩි වෙනවනේ. So what can you say for C, students? Tell me an answer for C. Any answer? Okay, well done. Very nice. So C, you can just tell this one, flatten out or hold steady. Okay, anything you can use. එක විදිහට තියෙනවානේ. Then how about D? D එක, what can you say? D අඩු වෙනවා. Like අඩු වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? Recoverද? නැහැ නැහැ. Recover වෙන්න බෑ. Recover means like අර you should have some පහළට ඇවිත් තමයි උඩට යන්න ඕන. That's recover. එක line එකකින් recover කියන්න බෑ. Very good. We can say drop there. Okay. Excellent. Decline also we can say. ගොඩක් වචන සමානයි. You can say drop there. Okay. Or decline also correct. Here also you can just tell fall. Okay. මෙතනත් fall කියලා use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, degrees කියලා use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Something. Okay. Here, what is this? F එක මොකක්ද? So there you can see. F, it's a kind of recover, නේ? It's a kind of recover. හැබැයි something different. I අර limit එකට වෙනවනේ. ඒක recover එකක්. You can write there recover. Other thing is, but it comes to the previous limit. Bounce back එකක්. Very good. Okay, bounce back in the sense like අඩු වෙලා ආයෙත් ඒ ගානටම එනවා. Okay, so that's bounce back or recover. Last one is, what is that? Last one. Nice. Fluctuating. That's about fluctuate වෙනවා. We can't tell a kind of very exact number there. හරියගයක් ගන්න බෑ. It fluctuates. Okay. So yeah, you can use some similar words also there, students. But I wrote so, rise, hold steady, drop, fall, recover, and fluctuate. But there are some other similar words also that you can use. Okay. Is that clear so far? So far, so good. So far cleared. Yes, rally also you can tell. Why not? Yes, rally use කරන්න පුළුවන් එතෙන්ට. No worries. Okay? Because rally means to improve after a fall නේ. That can also be used. එක කමක් නැහැ. Fall වෙලා improve වෙනවනේ. You can use rally. හැබැයි fall කියලා use කරන්න බෑ. Because you have a change there නේ. What you need to understand is this. Okay, අපිට මේකට fall කියලා use කරන්න බෑ. Rise කියලා use කරන එකටත් වඩා හරියන්නේ. That's better if you use recover, bounce back or rally. Okay. Yeah. So try to understand that vocabulary. Okay. Very good. Nice. Then we'll move on to this one. This is for you students. මේ task එක හරියට කරන්න බලන්න. Then I can understand you understood it or not. Okay. Wait. I will show you because the image seems somewhat smaller. I'm going to make it somewhat bigger. Now it's okay. Zoom out. Okay, yes. Now you can see it on the screen, students. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, now see, the market is showing some signs of growth. The market is extremely volatile. Okay, so what's the meaning of volatile, Samila? Yes, I'm explaining the difficult words. Okay, if you say volatile, what's the meaning? Okay, so like first one or second one, huh? Okay, the market is showing some signs of growth. You understood it, ne? Volatile. Volatile means another term for unstable. Okay, unstable කියන්නේ changes තියෙනවා. Okay, unstable කියන්නේ changes වෙනවා කියන්නේ. Okay, එක විදිහට තියෙන්නේ නැහැ. That's the meaning of volatile. Okay, then that's unstable. Okay, that means very quickly, like වැඩි වෙනවා, අඩු වෙනවා, that's it. The pound slipped back against the dollar. The meaning of the term slipped back. Slipping in the sense, slip back, slipping. This one, slip back. That's return to previous state. Okay, කලින් තිබුණ වගේම එනවට. Okay, that's about returns to previous state. Okay, so these words you need to by heart. Then the Swiss France is staging a recovery. You know that. Recovery කියන එක මං කියලා දුන්නා. The yen lost ground slightly. Okay, slightly කියන්නේ අඩුවෙන්, ටික ටික. There is a dramatic downturn. Dramatic in the sense rapid, වේගවත්. Okay, dramatic means speedy, වේගවත්. There's been an upsurge. Okay, so upsurge means that's about like what can you say? මොකද්ද meaning එක? Upsurge. Increase එකක්. Sudden increase එකක්. එකපාරට වැඩි වෙනවට we call it as an upsurge. Sudden increase. Then share price bottomed out. Bottom out කියන්නේ අඩු වෙනවට නේද? Is that so? Bottom out? What's the meaning of bottom out? Huh? Reach the lowest. Okay. Yes, අඩුම වෙන එකට. Bottom out at 11 cents in the sense reach the lowest before things start to improve. Okay. Yes. අඩු එකටම ගිහිල්ලා වැඩි වෙනවට. Goal peak කියන්නේ වැඩි වෙනවට. That's about increased. Peak එකට කියන්නේ level off in the sense level off වෙනවට කියන්නේ stable නේද? That's it. Yes, that's stop rising or falling. That is become steady. Then sales hit an all low time low. That's about අඩු වෙනවට. There hasn't been much improvement. Improvement එකක් නැහැ. Okay, quickly find out the answers now. Find out. There are 12 there. A to K ne? No. Yes. Okay, done the students? You finished the task? Okay, students, shall we discuss the answers? Okay, yes. If not, you can slowly, freely go through this part, and then next day also I can discuss the answers. What you like most? You want some time there? Okay, fine. If you feel like you want some time to go through the lesson freely, slowly again, then take time, and next day I can discuss the answers with you. No worries, because there is no hurry. ඉක්මන් එන්න ඕන නැහැනේ. So you better go through what you learned today. Okay, and then slowly, freely go through these images. Then you try to self study a little bit, because this book has already been sent to you. Okay, do you have this book? I think I have sent it, and they have uploaded it on Moodle, right? Isn't that so? Upload kala තිබුණා නේද? Okay. Yes, and I ask you to take a printout as well. නේ? Okay. Enisa, this is one of the most important books that you can refer to when you are learning business English, especially charts, graphs, and diagrams. Only this part. Okay. Enisa, you go through this first. Okay. And then next day we have the class. On Thursday, 1 hour you have the test, 1 hour we'll do the class. Okay. Then I will discuss these answers. Okay, and you have to get a kind of good understanding about the words. Go through all the words given here. Okay. Plus, this one I will explain you, students. This is about we call approximation. Okay. Approximation means that is about api agayanne. That's the meaning there. In English, when we want to approximate something, can you upload this again? Okay. I will upload this again. Okay. I will ask them to upload this again. Okay. Why not? Okay. Yes. Yeah, they will upload for sure. Okay. Other one is approximation. Students, approximation means අපි කොහොමද හරිම දෙයක් number එක නැත්තම් කතා කරන්න කියන එක. Okay. If you say just under 200, okay, just under 200 in the sense that's about 200 වලට වඩා ටිකක් අඩුවේ. That's the meaning of just under. Just under 200. So we say just in the sense ටිකක්, no? Okay, just under 200 means that's about 200 වලට වඩා ටිකක් අඩුවෙන්. Okay, so if you say just above 200, okay, that's about 200 වලට වඩා ටිකක් වැඩියි. So sometimes හැම chart එකේම හැම graph එකේම අපිට හරියටම number එක කියන්න බැහැනේ describe කරද්දී. ඒ නිසා we have to use these approximation terms there. Okay. So then just under 200, just above 200. So anyway, remember, just කියන්නේ ටිකක්, a little කියන එක. Okay. Then the other one is, if we say well under 200, well කියන්නේ that is about you can say well under 200. That's ගොඩාක්. Okay. දෙසියට වඩා ගොඩක් අඩුවේ. That's the meaning of well under. Just under ටිකක්, well under ගොඩාක්. So if I say well over 200, that's about 200 වඩා ගොඩක් වැඩියි. For example, we can say හරියට නිකන් 268 වගේ. So that is well over 200 නේ. Okay. Well under 200 කියන්නේ 200 වලට වඩා ගොඩාක් අඩුවෙන්. So that might be 107. 107 වගේ 200 වලට වඩා ගොඩක් අඩුවෙන්. Okay. So that's it. Now you know that just under means ටිකක් අඩුවෙන්. Well under means ගොඩාක් අඩුවෙන්. Okay. Then the meaning of roughly. If you say roughly, that is about කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ roughly ඒ ගාන කියනවා. හිතන විදිහට, පේන විදිහට. The students percentage is roughly 60%. ඒ කියන්නේ මට පේන විදිහට roughly 60 වගේ. Okay. Then the other one is nearly. Nearly කියන්නේ ආසන්න වශයෙන්. Okay. Yes, ආසන්න වශයෙන්. That's the meaning of nearly. Roughly, that's about something different from ආසන්න වශයෙන්. Roughly what you feel, you tell it as a kind of thing. Nearly ආසන්න වශයෙන්. Okay. Then we have approximately. Approximately means a close estimation there. ඕකේ ඕගොල්ලෝ එක ළඟම තියෙන estimation එකකට ගන්නවා. ළඟම තියෙන විදිහට වටයලා that's approximately numbers උත් එක්ක then you can say approximately. But roughly and nearly are not like that. Then around in the sense like close to, not exact. හරියටම නෙවෙයි around. Okay. So like the last one is about. About means that's about like very similar to approximately. Okay. Then I'm writing it together about also similar to this. Okay, now I think you understood about approximation. Just under ටිකක් අඩුවෙන්, well under ගොඩාක් අඩුවෙන්, well in the sense always ගොඩක් නේ. Okay, just in the sense ටිකක්. Roughly, approximately, like these things are very same. Okay, but roughly කියන එක අපි හිතලා කියන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට nearly හිතලා වගේ ආසන්න වශයෙන් approximately you are going to give a close estimation ළඟම විදිහට ඒක estimate කරනවා about also very same around කියන්නේ close estimation එකක් දෙනවට nearly roughly වගේ okay is that clear now approximation everyone okay, very nice. Okay, so you have to use these terms when you are talking about the numbers, the calculations. If you can't identify the exact number, හැම වෙලෙම පේන්නේ නැහැ exact number එක. Then you have to say the sales are well under 20%. Okay, well under 20% කියන්නේ 20ට වඩා ගොඩාක් අඩුවෙන් තියෙන්නේ. That might be 5, 6, 7 වගේ. Okay, something. Well over in the sense ගොඩක් වැඩි. Just use these terms. Just well, just under, just above, approximately. So they are very nice to use. Okay. So that's fine. That's done. Okay. Then what you need to do as a homework is this. Okay, because you need time students to do this. Okay, I know that this is not something that you can do quickly. You need some time and then I'm giving you that time and you do this freely, then we can discuss the answers. Because we are not in a hurry to do anything. අපිට ඉක්මනට ඉවර කරන්න නෙවෙයි ඕන. What I need you to do is, you need to understand the lesson well. Okay. Fine. Then I'm not going to make you tired anymore discussing anything about the diagrams. We will do a kind of speaking task and then wrap up the class by 9. Okay. So fine. Then we'll do the speaking one. And today we are going to discuss sleeping. Okay, because sleeping is something. Okay, I don't know that you feel sleepy now or not. But let's do this. Okay, first one, the part of sleep when you dream. Very easy. What's that? අයියෝ question එකේ answer එක තියෙනවා. Quickly tell. Yes, very nice. That's about dreams. Okay, then to rest with your eyes closed for a short time during the day. පොඩි වෙලාවකට ඇස් දෙක පියවෙන්නේ අපිට ඇස් දෙක පියාගෙන නිින්දක් යන්නේ. That's nap. Okay, there is a difference between nap and sleep students. Nap means that's about if you say like I want to take a nap කියලා I want to take a nap කියන්නේ මට පොඩි වෙලාවකට නිදා ගන්න ඕන. That's about අර පොඩි වෙලාවකට that's about 20 minutes 30 minutes again. You can say අයියෝ it is just a 30 minutes nap. ඒක පොඩි විනාඩි 30ක nap එකක්. Okay, so nap and sleep are different. Okay, nap in the sense it's a short period of time. Then to sleep slightly for a short time. To sleep slightly, that's about lightly හොඳට නින්ද යනවා. Snooze. Okay, yes, it's not a deep sleep, heavy sleep එකක් නෙවෙයි. ගොඩක් නිද්ද නැහැ, lightly. Okay, then a soft cushion. You know that? That's pillow. Okay. Then, a routine or action before going to bed, we call it as bedtime routine. Last one. Moving in bed because you can't sleep. නිදාගන්න බැරි වුණාම moving in bed, what do you call in English? Moving in bed. Bed එකේ හෙට මෙහෙට හැරෙන එකට, so what do you call in English? Tossing. That's tossing. I will explain it later as well. Now just remember, moving in bed because you can't sleep, we call it as tossing. Why are you tossing? Why are you tossing in the sense like මොකද bed එකේ හෙට මෙහෙට toss වෙන්නේ? That's about can't sleep. නින්දයන් නැති වෙලාවල් තියෙන්නේ. You also have නේද? When you have an exam or something, then sometimes you also toss. Okay, that's it. Tossing, neda. Okay, fine. Good students, then we'll move on to the other part. Okay, nice. Then mixed up vocabulary, okay, ne? Then we are moving on to idioms and collocations. Look, he was so tired that he decided to, what's the answer? Decided to, for 20 minutes before dinner. පොඩි වෙලාවකට නිදා ගන්න එකට what do we call? Yes, excellent. Take a nap. Okay. He decided to take a nap for 20 minutes before dinner. Dinner එකට කලින් විනාඩි 20ක nap එකක් ගන්න. That's about like to sleep for a short period of time. Now remember, if you say I want to take a nap, that is a very short period of time. You are going to sleep. Okay. I'm just writing. That's about to sleep for a short time. පොඩි වෙලාවකට නිදා ගන්නවා. You also take naps while you are in the class නේ. Class එකේ ඉද්දි sometimes you take a nap. I know. Then after studying all day, මුළු දවසම පාඩම් කරලා I just wanted to what? Hit the sack. Okay? Hit the sack කියලා කියන්නේ it's an English idiom. Hit the sack. I want to hit the sack in the sense that's about I want to go to bed. Okay, that's about I want to go to bed and sleep. Okay, නිදා ගන්න ඕන. Like that's about hit the sack. Okay, හරියට raining cats and dogs. The things we did, අපි ගොඩක් ලිව්වේ ඒ වගේ. Like hit the sack means that's about to go to bed and sleep. Okay, that's it. You also want to hit the sack? නෑනේ, now not නේ. You don't want to hit the sack. Okay, yes. Then, I couldn't sleep well last night. හොඳට නිදා ගන්න බැරි වුණා. Because I kept, we call it as tossing and turning. Tossing and turning means like bed එකේ හෙට මෙහෙට දඟලන්නේ අපි. So that's the meaning of tossing and turning. Okay, so tossing and turning means like you move like here and there. Okay, I couldn't sleep well last night because I kept tossing and turning. That's it. So you couldn't sleep because of that. Okay, then after a long week of work, ගොඩාක් වැඩ කරලා, I like to, we say zone out students. Okay, if you say I like to zone out means in English we say like කිසිම දෙයකට attention එක දෙන්නේ නැතුව you want to relax. Okay, you want to relax by forgetting all the works you have. That's zone out. Okay, so sometimes you are stressed with your works and exams or something, and after the exam you can say, Ammo, I like to zone out. That's about I want to relax. I am going to forget all my duties and responsibilities, and I like to zone out. සමහර අය zone out වෙන්න ඕන නිසා they went on trips to like countryside නේ. Countryside in the sense villages වලට they like and cool areas වලට and they'll go නේ. So that's like to relax. Okay, especially to calm places. Then I had a busy week and now I'm ready to, you can say, sleep like a log. Sleep like a log කියන්නේ හොඳට නිදා ගන්න. Okay, sleep like a log. Okay, that is to sleep very well and deep. ඒ කියන්නේ that's about sleeping for හිතන්න 12 hours වගේ to sleep like a log. Okay, so these are the idioms and collocations. Now you know that taking a nap means that's for 20 minutes. That's a very short time. Okay, then hit the sack. I'm going to hit the sack. That means I'm going to bed and sleep. Okay, then tossing and turning, that's about you can't sleep and you toss and turn, like because you toss and turn and you move in bed. Okay, then zone out, you want to forget everything and you want to relax. Last one, sleep like a log, you want to have a deep sleep. Okay, so those are the collocations. I hope you understood. Students, do you have any doubts about any collocations? What you need now? Hit the sack the, zone out the, take a nap the, sleep like a log the. What you need? I feel like I need this take a nap. Apo no. Take a nap in the sense better hit the sack, I think. I would go with hit the sack. Okay. Zone out the. Why zone out? Yeah, zone out in the sense anyway, like you are having the chance for that, ne? You are having the chance to relax, right? Because now New Year there, and then some like you are getting some holidays. Okay, then zone out. Yes, that's okay. Now, yes. Hit the sack. Yes, hit the sack. Ne? If you say I want to hit the sack, that's about I want to go to bed and sleep or take a nap. Take a nap will not work now, right? Okay. So now, okay, anything. Fine. Good students, and this is what I wanted to teach you today. So then we did the listening task and I taught you adjectives. And other thing is, like we discussed this task, but students, this one I will be discussing with you again next day, Thursday, by taking an hour. We'll complete charts, diagrams, and that lesson. Then we don't have a lot of lessons to complete because I have explained and taught you what I promised you. Okay. So, but if you have any suggestions, please send me, like, drop me a message. Then it's better if we learn this thing as well in the course or something. If you have, we can just include that thing and learn. Okay. And I can teach it in the class. Okay. Fine, students. Like, this is your task exercise. You need to draw a line graph showing how your mood has changed over the past week. Okay, Monday to today, or like anyway. So like it's up to you to decide, students. Okay, I will delete this week. Then x-axis that shows the days of the week, and y-axis your mood. Okay, low to high or anything. So then you have to use your graph to describe your mood changes. Try to use at least 3 vocabulary. That's about 3 words from our lesson. Okay, that's what you need to do. This is your exercise, and you try to do this thing after going through the PDF. ඉස්සල්ලාම මේක කරන්න යන්න එපා. Go through the PDF and go through the words we learned. ඊට පස්සේ you try to draw the graph, then try to describe it. ඒක describe කරන්න බලන්න alone. I think it will be fine. Okay. If it's harder, then I will explain it later as well. Okay, then keep it as a take-home task. You try to do it and let's see. Okay, fine. So this is all about it, students. Then we can wrap up the class now. We can wrap up the session. Okay. So thank you very much for joining, students. And I think you understood. Do you have any questions? Do you have any? Any questions? Samila? Yes. Ashini, Dilini, and Kavya? Yes. Sachini and Nidmini? Any questions? Students? No questions? Okay. Then we can wrap up the lesson. Okay. Bye, students. Stay safe. Okay. Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.